Hey guys, Mike here. It's Sunday the 19th. We are starting our series on how to make homemade bacon. Now I've done a couple of videos where I show you that it's already made, but we're going to start from the beginning with a pork belly and then a few ingredients. Let's make bacon. Okay guys, here's our cast of characters for making bacon. We have a all-natural pork belly. I bought this specifically to just make this. Pork bellies are a little expensive right now, especially for the all-natural, no antibiotics, never ever. These are all natural. I don't care. I'm gonna pay more for that. Normally we'll source locally, but for this I wanted to use this. Guys, it's like $5.50 a pound, so you're looking at close to 30 bucks for a half a belly. This is actually a half a belly, okay? And that's fine. We're not going to do a whole belly. Back when I was a chef, we used to do the whole belly with the skin on, everything. We're not doing that. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Kosher salt or sea salt. Do not use iodized salt. No good. No good. We have it just to have for, you know, table salt or something, iodized salt, but don't use that, okay? Brown sugar. So we've got brown sugar, we've got organic sugar right here, right? Brown sugar, organic sugar. Now let me talk about nitrates. This is called pink curing salt, okay? This is very high in nitrates, okay? There's nothing really wrong with this. I do use a little bit of it now and then. I like to keep it here in the house, just because if you ever need to really do an intense cure for long-term storage, here. But let me tell you something. Let me talk. Guys, the bacon in the grocery store, the big manufacturers, I won't name any brands or anything, it's bacon, but have you ever really tasted it? What are you tasting? You're tasting sodium. It's just, maybe I'm a bacon snob, I don't know. But it's just so salty, you're not really tasting the pork. You're not doing it. It's just so salty, so intense. And it changes also too the way it cooks. The nitrate, and this is some chefy stuff right here, right? You ready? Hold on tight. The nitrates change the structure of the protein, right? Pulling all that moisture out. So you put you put the bacon in the oven, or you put it on a cast iron pan, boom, within a matter of minutes, it's gonna turn into just really crispy, salty, crunchy, dehydrated meat. Some people, hey, look, I like crispy bacon, but I don't wanna just bite into it and it's like, salt. Don't wanna do that. So I am gonna use a little bit of this, like a smidge, which would be like a half a teaspoon on the meat side, kind of rub it in a little bit, but that's it. Bacon manufacturers, and guys, I was a corporate chef. I traveled around the country and I saw how big pork manufacturers made their bacon. For a half of a belly, the pork manufacturers will probably use about a half a cup of pink salt, curing salt, high nitrates. Not gonna do it, guys. We're gonna use maybe a teaspoon just to kind of get that nitrate in there to kind of cure it, but everything else is gonna be natural. Sugar, brown sugar, kosher salt. Let's get to work. Okay guys, we are gonna start with, hopefully you can see that, yes you can, 1 cup of kosher salt. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it 60-40. So 1 cup of kosher salt, okay? And now we're gonna do 1 cup of organic sugar. And we get this at the box store, the Costco. Right? And then we're gonna do 1 cup of brown sugar. All right? So right there, you're at a decent ratio. We're going to stir everything together. You want to make sure that everything is mixed. So the sugars and the salts are touching the meat evenly. So we're gonna mix this here for a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna move on to the second phase. And guys, because I just can't resist, I have to use Miss Lippy's Porkin' Good. Thanks, Miss Lippy. Just a teaspoon. Okay guys, let's go ahead and pour just a little bit of the mix on the bottom. Just a little. Just to kind of see, kind of coat it. Perfect. All right guys, we're going to take the pork belly. See that side? Fat side down. Why? Because we want the salt sugar cure to penetrate the meat. The cure basically is going to take the moisture out of the meat, which is called a dry curing. Now, there's also corning. We all eat corned beef for St. Patty's Day. In fact, we're going to do a video on that as well. Let me wash my hands. Back in the day, when butchers did not have refrigeration, they salt cured. So back in the day when there's no refrigeration, butchers, after 2 or 3 days, the meat is starting to kind of get sour. They would take corn, salt corns. So hence the name corned beef. What they would do is they'd make a liquid brine, okay? Big tubs, water, salt corns, because salt back then was like big, like corn. And then sugar, and they'd make a brine, and they would do corned beef. All kinds of corned beef. It wasn't just from the brisket. Back then, they cured a lot of different things. They even dry cured, or they just packed in salt just to preserve the meat. We are going to do a video on that. So let's get back down. I just wanted to give you a little history lesson. Let's get back down, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. So guys, most of you don't have curing salt for this video. I'm not using it. You don't need to. So don't even bother ordering it. We're going to do it all natural. So now we're going to take the brine that we made and we're going to pour it over the meat side. The meat side. When you get this aluminum pan works great because it gets the sides coated, everything. That's what we want. We want to make sure we have a bunch of it on the top. If you need to add more, you can mix more brine, but this is fine. It's going to do the job. Okay. Hey guys, we're going to wrap it and then we're going to label it. Hey guys, if you don't have these big rolls of commercial foil, I'd recommend that you get one. You can go to Costco, any of the big box stores. It's the best. It lasts forever. It's good for barbecuing. We always have a couple of these on hand. All right, so we're gonna just wrap this up and we're gonna label it. It's gonna go in the fridge for 3 to 4 days. In the fridge for 3-4 days, and we'll be back. Remind me in 3 days to check the bacon.
Done.
Okay, friends, just having fun. You guys know me. I wanted to quickly just say thanks to all of you that watch our channel. And it's just fun. We do appreciate you guys. We personally comment on every comment that you guys make. We're not gonna be lazy. We're gonna do our best. We both have full-time jobs. Gardening season is coming up. The videos will be a lot more fun. We're excited. The seeds have started. We're doing really good. Some of the things we're gonna buy plants because it is what it is. I don't have a big seed starting station. Next year though, I am gonna get a big Metro shelf to put by that window in the mudroom over there. We have that little tiny one now. I'm gonna get like 3 or 4 heat mats, more of the LED lights, and we're really gonna upgrade our seed starting area. But 3-4 days, I'm gonna say Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably Thursday morning, I'll pull it out. So 3 days and a night. We're gonna pull it out. I'm gonna show you, we're gonna rinse the cure off. I'm gonna show you how the meat changes, all the moistures. The pan is gonna be full of like liquid. And then we're gonna take it to the smoker. Now, Rochelle doesn't like her bacon too smoky, so we'll probably smoke it for about 45 minutes, maybe 180 degrees, cold smoke. And then I'll cover it and we'll just continue to kind of like slow cook it, heat it. And then we're gonna take it to the slicer, which you've seen before. And then we're gonna vac pack it, and then we're gonna take a picture. We're gonna send it to Jill, Greg, and Pops at North Texas. Gardening, canning, and a whole lot more. Guys, watch her channel. It's fun. We're all like this big community. Miss Lippy. Also wanted to mention too, Danny and Wanda at Deep South. Man, we love your cookbook. It's usually up here in our cooking station, but we love your channel, guys, and it's just a blessing to watch everybody. That 1870s homestead, Hollis and Nancy, guys. Oh my gosh, there's so many here in Texas too. 4D Ranch, guys, watch 4D Ranch. We got to get him up to over 1,000. And there's so many others that I'll put in the comments too. Mama Z's. There's just so many, guys. I think I'm gonna do a video and maybe a short and just talk about how many people would really like to watch. But 3.5 days, we're gonna come back, guys, and we're gonna finish this series on homemade bacon. We'll see you in a few days. Okay, guys, it has been 6 days. Let me see, let me make sure. We started the bacon on the 19th, and yes, it's 24, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, it's done. I probably went an extra day too long, but we'll go ahead and we'll bring you down in here and I'll show you what it looks like. I've been checking it pretty much every other day. There it is. See all that liquid that comes out? Let me just get rid of this. It's kind of slimy. We're going to take it over to the sink and we're going to drain and we're going to rinse the bacon. But I wanted you to see what it looks like. It is cured. All right, we're just going to drain that liquid. See, that's the liquid that the salt and sugar pulled out of the belly. And all this has been sanitized, guys. Rinse all that off. Cold water. See how that color made it nice and dark? Okay, guys, so right here, this is cured pork bellies, not smoked yet. Now, I had some people ask me some questions, so let's talk about it. Do you have to smoke it? No. You don't have to, but obviously you got to slice it and cook it. I like a little bit of smoke on mine. Rochelle doesn't like it too smoky. And we've showed you guys already on past videos. I'm not gonna take it to the next level. We've showed you processing the bacon, how we slice it, vac pack it. So right now, guys, that's bacon. Now I went 6 days. You can go 4. But this was a pretty good size belly, and I've been busy the last several days. So there you go. That is bacon. You can slice it and cook it. We're gonna smoke it, and then I'll do my processing and everything too. So that's bacon, guys. I will smoke it probably about 45 minutes to an hour. Cold smoke, 170 degrees. Probably use applewood. I like that flavor. And then we'll take it, I put it in the freezer for a couple hours just to firm it up. I'll take it out and I'll hit it to the slicer. And we'll have backpacks of sliced, and then we even do diced. So guys, with the price of everything going on, it's not difficult to make your own bacon. And I think we went through the price and the cost and everything. So yeah, guys, I encourage you to do that. If you have questions, you can put it down in the comments. If there's anything else that you want to see us cook or make or do something on the channel, put it down in the comments. We'll do our best. Spring is close. This weekend we're getting ready to harvest pretty much all of our carrots, so we'll film that. We're going to do a lot of pressure canning too and put them back in the stores because we're getting low with carrots. I will sometimes blanch them and then freeze them, but we don't like the texture, even when you go to saute them. So we're going to just do a lot of canning. We'll be making a lot of carrot salads over the next couple of weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed. Email me if you have further details or questions that you need answered. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks to all of you guys, our subscribers. We appreciate you very much. We're growing and we're having a blast. And we're going to be doing a lot of series. We are doing a lot of series filming. We're going to do a series on growing potatoes on our grow table in our 30-gallon. And the sweet potatoes as well. We've got slips going. We're ready for spring. We just got to slow down. March 15th is usually when we have no chance for freeze. Till next time, guys, God bless.